Welcome to Mars.
All right, this is tea time, and it's tea time with Juju and Keisha. I'm Juju.
I'm Keisha.
I'm a nurse by profession. I've been a nurse for I want to say 16 years, and I'm a mother, and yeah, I'm a homebody. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Keisha.
I manage. I got a couple artists out there, and I don't know. I'm Keisha.
Who is Keisha? Let the people
I'm
know.
that bitch.
Who?
Oh, I'm that bitch.
Who? She said, "I'm that bitch."
Yeah, pretty much. You're looking for loving. You're looking for someone that's gonna appreciate you and what you're going through, what you're doing. I'm her.
I mean, that's why I called you. So, what are we gonna do, Keisha?
Want to talk about being in a relationship with a rapper.
Jesus Christ, you're gonna do that?
Yep, I'm gonna do that.
That's a deep one. That's a big one. God, that's a lot to talk about.
Yeah, it is. They're crazy. Pretty much.
Who's crazy? The rappers or the people that fuck with them?
Both. I'm a both.
You gotta be a little crazy.
Yeah. I had a boyfriend. He was a rapper. Or he thought he was a rapper. I don't know. But
oh, he thought he was. He was doing something. He thought he was.
Yeah. And I just can't. Doesn't make sense to be in a relationship with him.
Because he wasn't successful, or because he was in the industry? What was the issue?
Because he wasn't successful.
Yeah.
And they don't know how to be in the industry. Like, I don't know how Cardi B and Offset is doing it.
Because they got hella money. That's why. They just go shopping.
At McDonald's.
At McDonald's. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
That for the Valentine's Day, they had the Cardi B. You know what, though? It's fucked up. Okay, this is a sidebar. Sorry. The meal comes with
apple pie.
Okay, I fuck with the apple pie, but the cheese, there was a cheeseburger and like a quarter pounder, one fry, and then I think you get 2 drinks and 1 apple pie. So who gets the fries and who gets the pie? Because I'm sorry, in my relationship, we both need our fries, we both need our apple pies. We're not sharing that.
I think Cardi got all of it. He just got a burger. That's what I think happened. A burger and a soda. That's all he got.
So in this industry, it's very different, right? Like, it's different from the rest of the world. It's different from dealing with a regular 9-to-5 kind of person, right? So I wouldn't necessarily consider myself to be a 9-to-5 kind of person, because I work long hours and I work erratic schedules and weekends and holidays and all kinds of stuff. But I am a very structured person, right? I like to be home at a certain time. I like to go to bed by a certain time, and I like my routines. So dealing with somebody in the industry, that's music is all over the place. It's everywhere. It's could be days, could be nights. It's kind of stressful for me as a person. It's kind of stressful. I find that I'm like, oh, like it doesn't start till 10. Like, oh God. And sometimes if I'm tired, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just be tired. But
I don't know what you mean, Juju.
It's you don't have no idea.
I love it.
You love
ready.
it.
I'm like, putting my eyelashes in the car. I'm just trying to get this right.
See, I'm more of like a person, like I need advance notice. I need to know so that
2
I can
days
plan.
ahead.
Yes, so that I can plan what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna wear, like how I'm gonna feel. I gotta mentally prepare. Like, I'm not built for that kind of life. It's just not what comes naturally to me. So it's a challenge. However, that also is very intriguing to me, because I like things that are challenging. So the fact that it's not something that comes natural to me is actually, it's exciting to me, and it's something that I am attracted to, because it's different from what I am. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. I feel like I'm not explaining it all the way right, but it's not necessarily what I would choose for myself, but I'm along for the ride. And wherever my man goes, I go, and that's what we do, and we make a life of it, and it's fun.
Well, speaking of your man, how do you feel having a man in the industry? Me, I can't do it.
No, you can't do it.
The last dude I had that was a rapper, he just, Keisha, do this. Keisha, do that. And I'm like, okay, when are we going to put a song out? When are we going to get you in the studio?
So you were kind of looking at him like he was a client of yours, not so much as a man.
Yeah. Not even a client, just he was my man, but he wasn't ready to come to the studio. Like, I'm used to my artists as I be the curse, be Keisha this, Keisha that, and I'm like, okay, let's get this together, let's do
More
this.
motivated.
Right. More a setup schedule, something.
Yeah.
He don't do nothing.
Yeah. I mean, I think that would be a turnoff anyways. Like, it's just somebody who's not motivated, not putting in the effort, whether it be a regular job or music or whatever it is. If somebody's not motivated, that's a big old turnoff as a man, in my opinion.
Right.
I mean, I can't see myself dealing with somebody that was not working for whatever it is that they were trying to work for, whatever that goal be.
That's why I'm single.
So, being with somebody in the industry is it's challenging. It's definitely challenging. I would say you really have to have a lot of trust. You really have to have a lot of communication.
Right.
Because of the simple fact that like he's out and about lots of places, lots of people, and when you are in the industry, everybody wants to get to know you. Everybody wants to talk to you. Everybody wants to get a piece of you. They think oh, you're with Livewire, so you know, women will try to do what they do and use what they got to get into the industry.
Wait,
so of
saying
course
that, I swear, they'd be like, well, what do you do when you guys go to state? I'm like, look, I don't know about y'all, but I like to go with my artists like afterwards because ain't no girl finna come around talking about this happened to me or that. No, it didn't.
That's
not on Keisha's watch. It did it. I don't know when that happened.
And that's the thing though, is that there's always women around and there's always people that are willing to
vultures,
give that shit up to try to make a situation. But that's a real thing. That's a very real thing. And then also, I mean, it's the other way around too. Like if I go somewhere to an event with my man, he's off doing his job and I'm sitting in a booth with 5 or 6 other guys. Granted, they're all people that we know, but like any dude could come around and try to say whatever to me. So there has to be a mutual trust between us, obviously.
Right, understanding.
Because he knows I would never do nothing like that. And it's out of the fucking question. Like I would never, I'm not interested in talking to nobody like that. I have a man and that is it. Like he is the end all be all for me. But that's only, I think he knows that because we've known each other for 10 years. So he knows how I am. He knows that I'm not like that and that I'm not interested in dealing with the next artist or whoever walks in or you know what I mean? We have some pretty big name people come through who might attract other people. And I'll be like, okay, bye. I'm going with D-Lo. You know what I mean? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm sure that's a very big possibility for people who are in the industry and they bring their girls around, right?
Yeah.
They get attracted by the other artists. Not so much for me. So it takes a lot of trust.
It does.
Just you kind of have to just believe your partner, I guess.
I don't want nobody in there either, but I love me some D-Lo. I do.
You love me some D-Lo, huh?
I do.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't talk to him. It's like,
but see, if you had a man, he'd be like, "Oh, why are you over there smiling at D-Lo? I see you smiling at D-Lo."
I'm not gonna stop smiling.
Do you know what I mean? Like that's gonna be an issue. So, I mean, that's probably the hardest part. But on top of that, it's like there's a lot of you have to consider the time constraints. Like my man will be working until late at night in the studio, or he's got to go all of a sudden. Oh, I got to go to the Bay Area and I'm gonna be gone. You know, or I got to go to another state, or I got to go whatever. So we have to be considerate of each other's time and our own schedules.
So what about kids? I know mine are older than yours.
Yeah, you got older kids. What's that like? I'm looking forward to having older kids.
I'll switch you.
Really? I don't know. Younger kids, like you gotta spend a lot more time. And well, I mean, I enjoy the younger kids stuff. Like we still play and they still have imagination. They're still fun. But yeah, I gotta get a babysitter. You gotta make sure it's somebody that's safe. You gotta make sure that everything's taken care of, squared away. You don't gotta do that. Your kids can babysit.
Yeah, but
the hell?
I do gotta worry about that stuff because I'm like, okay, where you guys going while I'm gone? And well, can't we go to the club? No,
Do your kids ever
no.
press you about what you're doing? Like, oh, where are you going? Who are you talking to?
Yes,
Do they?
yes,
Do they try to regulate on you?
yes. If I'm gone with Curse,
You
everything's
guys.
okay. They know we're good. But if I'm trying to go with anybody else, they be like, wait, hold on, you're going where? I'm like, it's a show. Just calm down. Just calm down. What the hell?
Well, but they love you. They're looking out for you.
They're
I hope
being
my girls,
nosy.
but I mean, I'm saying, like, I hope my girls care enough about me. If I was going somewhere, they'd be like, who's that? I want to know where you're going to be. I want to know. So that way your ass don't end up on Dateline somewhere as a missing person. You know what I mean? That shit is real. That shit is real.
It is.
Okay, I'm saying at least they care about you.
Yeah, they're weird though.
But another thing I consider too is like when my daughter's old enough, like when she's a grown adult, if she's still as spicy as she is right now, like, are we gonna fight? Like, are we gonna take it to the street, or is she gonna try to? Is
Mm,
she gonna try to test me?
not. She's gonna try to test you once.
Do your kids ever try to like
Oh,
push up
they
on you?
tried once, but no more. No more.
Oh,
And I hate that saying, I brought you here, I'll take you out. Like,
I'll take you
but
out.
yeah, I'll
No,
take you
yeah,
out,
I
but
brought you here. I'll take you
I don't
out.
want to keep saying that, like, oh, I brought you here, I'll
I
take you out.
subscribe to that
Right?
idea. I sure
You too,
do.
take you out.
I feel like having older kids would probably be a little bit more difficult because they feel like they're grown and they know best. They know more than you do. They feel like they can tell you what's what, right?
Not really. They so much, well, when is this going to happen? When are you guys going to do something where I can come? And I'm like, we want to meet Young JR. We want to meet D-Lo. We want to meet Filthy. We
Oh,
want to
they
meet,
want to smile at D-Lo too. That's
yeah,
what it is. They
knock
want to
their
smile
heads
at
off.
D-Lo
They
too.
cannot be smelling at
Hey,
D-Lo. Girl, that
D-Lo,
could have been your
D-Lo,
daddy.
we just know we got a whole group of people that are ready to smile whenever you want to come back. We'll have you back. We're all ready to smile at you. He's pretty popular. He is. So it's I feel like this life, like if it weren't for this life, I wouldn't even know you.
Yeah.
Think about that.
I love it.
Trip out
I
on
love the
that,
people I've come encounter with. I love the people that I call my family that
hmm
are just that I could trust my kids with also.
right?
And I'm like, all right, go. Juju called, go. Like,
Yeah,
get out of here.
yeah. Because it is. It turns into like a family because you spend so much like business time,
Hmm.
family time, birthdays, holidays, whatever you do. We end up spending that together.
Yep.
So it's good though, right?
I
It's
love
good.
it. I love every bit of everyone that I've adopted. I love them.
All your adopted kids,
Hmm.
yeah. Generally the female artists aren't the ones that are in charge, at least not
Right.
where we're at. So it's mostly a male dominated industry,
Hmm.
and you're a woman in this industry. So
I
that's like
am.
that's something different because I like the fact that you're a woman and you're doing what you do, and it's not because your man is
Yeah.
XYZ. I like that. I
I
think that's
don't.
good.
I like it too. I feel like being a woman, and I think I have a little bit more leadway. But as far as like, they're not scared to talk about what they want to talk about. You get it? Like, I'm not all in it, and
So
I hear it.
they feel like they can speak freely,
Right, right.
and because
Oh, I'm gonna get my dick sucked. Okay, hey, that's
we all
fine. I
know
heard that.
men have different conversations
Than women,
when well, no, not different than women, they just have different conversations
than when we're around.
when women are around.
Right.
The tone is different. It's absolutely different because sometimes I'll walk in the room and everybody's like, oh,
Yeah, I
and I'm like,
think they block me out
y'all
now.
just fucking say what you were gonna say.
Yeah, I
Jesus
think they
Christ.
block me out now. They're like, Keisha, who?
Yeah,
Bitch, get over here.
they just keep talking. But it's good though. It's refreshing. It's refreshing to have some women around. I, of course, am very pro woman, so I encourage women to do what
Right,
they do, whatever it is, whatever makes you happy, whatever your goal, your dreams are. Do that shit.
right.
Fuck it. No matter even if
And
a
I
man
love
tells you you
people
can't.
so, right, right. I love people so I choose this over being in a relationship.
Really.
I do.
I mean, you don't have to be in a relationship anyways. I know it was just
Yeah, she said you
Valentine's
don't have to
Day
be
and
in a
that's your
relationship.
day, that's your shit, love and all that, but like you don't have to have a relationship.
Oh
It's
yeah, I
not
know. I did
Mando.
Valentine's Day
Like,
with my kids this year, so
oh, you did?
yeah,
Did they give you anything cute?
yeah.
What'd they give you?
Balloons, candy,
Oh,
and a bear. This stupid bear that jumps around that I'm gonna give to my baby.
that's sweet. That's very sweet. My girls got me some chocolates, and they each got me these little coffee cups that have like a little stuffed animal in it. They're so cute,
Mhm.
so sweet. They were all excited. They woke up early for school and gave it to me, and I was like, oh, that's so sweet.
See, my boys are like that. My boys are like that. I love you guys so much. My boys, I swear. They're
Oh,
TT this. I'm with it.
oh, that's sweet. But yeah, I mean, I say do you. You don't need to have no relationship if you don't
Nope.
if it don't fit. I'm all about like what's good for you, what makes you happy. So if a dude doesn't fulfill that for you, don't slide a dude in that position just because somebody tells you that's the right thing to do. Like it you don't have to have a relationship to be whole,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. You're right.
I mean,
I'm fine though. I'm fine where I'm at now.
yeah. Yeah.
Content. Content. That's the word.
That's good. I like content. I feel content right now with life too. I feel like it's good. I feel like at this time and at this age, I feel like I've reached a certain comfort where I'm good, where I'm at. I'm good with who's around, and I feel like I'm trying new things. Like this right here.
Right.
This is new for me. Like I am not a be on camera kind of person.
Me either.
I'm not a spotlight kind of person. Does this make you nervous?
No,
No, it makes me
not at
nervous.
all.
I'm not even
I
gonna
know
fucking
when
lie.
I'm at the show, they say, and thank Keisha. I'm quick. I'm like, I learned to take my stand now. I'm
I
like,
get
yep, that's me.
Oh, I get so awkward. I get so
Yeah.
awkward. We were at a show, this was last month, I think, and somebody had shouted me out on the microphone, and I was like, oh, well, like, hey, like, I don't know, what do I do? Like, I don't know what to do.
You stand up.
I'm not, yeah, I'm not good with it. I will cheer and clap for everybody. I'm so like happy to be there, but getting the attention, I'm like, oh God, I don't want everybody
Yeah.
looking at me. That's crazy. That's why I could never be an artist. Not that I mean, besides the
No, no,
fact that I'm
no.
not fucking musically talented at all. Can't sing, can't dance. Like, I'm not out here, I'm not making no records anytime soon. Uh, just in the shower and whatnot. But, you know, like, I can't do it. It's just not me. It's really not me. That's another thing that's so weird about being in this industry with him is that it's so different. It's so different. So, speaking of industry and people that be around and all this, when we were discussing the type of women that come around
Right.
sometimes there's a certain type of woman that comes around and some might use some certain derogatory terms. I don't want to come across like I'm trying to be derogatory,
Right.
but it's just the ones that come around that the dudes know, those are the ones.
That want to pop the.
Yeah, the good time
Yeah.
girls. You know what I
The
mean?
good time.
They're the good time girls. So a lot of women embrace this thing. And I mean, I know that when I was younger and I was single, I didn't give a fuck what anybody thought. And I wasn't out here necessarily being a good time girl,
Right.
but I didn't give a fuck if people thought I was dressed provocatively or
Wait,
whatever.
that's
Like
so
I
funny.
did not care.
I've never heard a good time girl.
I don't know. It's just
But
you
wait,
know what I'm saying? It makes sense.
last night I seen on Instagram, and they didn't call it a prostitute either. They called it a sex girl.
Sex girl.
A sex
Okay, so
girl.
that's another way to look at it. But I mean, that would be a profession, right? That would be somebody who's
Yeah, but
paid.
I think I'd rather be called a prostitute than a sex girl.
But that's a profession, right?
Right.
So I'm talking about there's girls who be out here dressing with their body out and maybe just being freely with handing out
Right. They're
sex
thinking,
to the men around here. And that's all good. They could do that. It's a free fucking country. You can do what you want. I'm all for people just being who they are, whatever makes you happy, right? So it was brought up, we were talking about this. So you got these decisions that you're making, right? Everything that
right,
you do as a woman, there's going to be a repercussion for it.
right.
So then you got maybe pregnancies that come up because of uh sleeping with people,
Diseases.
maybe there's diseases, all types of different things that now
Other
suddenly
girlfriends.
other girlfriends, now you got to fight a bitch like me because I will fuck somebody up.
Right, right.
So I'm just saying, like, there's repercussions to your actions, right? So, but then what changes it is it makes it from where whatever you did with just that dude behind a closed door, now it's public because people
Right.
know. They know you're pregnant. They see you at Walgreens picking up your prescription. They see you getting your
Plan
ass
B.
beat.
I hope that's what
They
it
see you
is.
getting your ass beat from the dude's girl. You know, so the shit becomes public. How does that change how you act? Like, do you think that people should feel entitled to being like, oh, poor me, I got my ass beat, or poor me, I caught a
No.
disease, or poor me, I got this pregnancy,
Or you
and
should
dude
have been
won't help me.
careful. No. I just seen this morning too on Instagram. What's his name? The
Who?
singer boy. That beat up his girlfriend.
Chris Brown.
He
How'd I know?
said, he
How'd I
said,
know?
you guys are faulting me for something I did when I was
Oh,
17, but you guys watch Chris and whoever beat each
Krishan.
other up. Yeah.
He's in his feelings, I think, because what he did, see, he was ahead of his time because he beat Rihanna's ass way before that shit was on TV to be monetized. He did that shit before people could make money off it and have reality shows. So he's like, hey, I did this shit before y'all. Like, he was the grandfather of all that shit.
Yeah.
So now people are over here watching Krishan Rock and Blueface do the most and sit there and beat on each other. And people are like, oh my God, Krishan, she's fucking goals, whatever. So he's in his feelings because he got fucking ostracized. But in all fairness, Chris Brown is still out here making music. He's still getting paid as fuck, and he's still talented as fuck. I think personally, he's probably not a good person. I mean, considering the fact that he put hands on people, but the boy's talented and he still makes money. So what the fuck are you crying for? Because people don't think you're a good person?
Right. Do you think the girl's
he wipes
pregnant?
his tear? He wipes his tear. Who?
Krishan Rock.
Oh, I don't know. God, I hope
she
not.
did the 3 pregnancy tests, but I seen her on Instagram and she said, they said, are you pregnant? She said, I don't know. Let's drink.
You see, she's still drinking and she's getting into fights and stuff. I hope she's not. Honestly, and I'm not trying to hate on nobody, but like that girl, I don't think she's in a place where she's ready to settle down. And I'm not even talking about what type of mother she would be or what I think a mother should be. I just don't think she's in a place where she's ready to settle down.
Right.
And I don't think he is either because he has other kids and he be having drama with those kids' mom too. So
see, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I'm saying like, why that baby didn't
Bring
ask for none
another
of that.
baby into it, yeah.
That's where I feel bad for kids because you don't need no goddamn license to have a child.
Right.
Anybody can have a kid. So I'm like, that baby didn't ask for that.
Right.
That baby did not ask for that. But yeah, so there's that's I feel like that's a big topic though, like the repercussions for all of your
actions.
Yeah, like all this stuff because people a lot of times want to cry about their situation. Right. Like, oh, my life is so hard, or oh, I got this baby now and this dude don't want to take care of it, or oh, now this girl over here wants to beat my ass. I can't even go down the street to the store because they're gonna catch me out here. Well, like you have to consider what you're doing,
right? What you
to set yourself up. That's my opinion because I feel like if you just mind your own fucking business,
right,
you probably will avoid 95% of the bullshit.
Right.
If you just mind your own goddamn business. But that's just me. And I'm also a fucking homebody that don't barely go out and talk to nobody.
Yeah, they rather be seen and in the middle.
See? I think that's what it is. That'd be real hard to be seen. If that's your thing, you gotta be seen and not catch some of the bullshit, right?
Right.
I mean, how would you even balance that?
You can't. I don't think you can.
That's why I stay my ass at home. That's why I'm just sitting over here like, hey guys, watching Netflix. But I don't got no bullshit going on. That's for sure.
No.
Which I mean, that's me though.
To the corner store, Juju?
I walk to the corner store freely. Ain't nobody coming to do shit. All right. Well, I think that pretty much wraps up the first one for us. First one in the books.
I hope you guys have fun.
I like this.
Me too.
I think we should do this again.
We are.
Let us know. Let us know what you think. Let us know. Like, comment, subscribe that shit.
Yep.
And let us know what you think. Let us know if there's anything specific you want to hear from us. This is Tea Time. I'm Juju.
And I'm Keisha.
We out. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Juju from Tea Time with Juju and Keisha. It's the drip check. Today, I am showing off my new pink and orange huaraches from Nike. These are my favorite things. I got them for Valentine's Day. They were a gift. But besides the fact that I was looking at them for a long time.
What's up, guys? I'm Keisha. This is my drip check. I'm dripping out my hoodie by I Be the Curse. This ain't love. If you know me, you know I love hoodies.
Welcome to Mars.